hunting. Look how nice it looks. Wow. Well, let's put Squirrel Man's been in his cage. I've been arrowhead hunting. He's getting apples and look at him. Apples and pears and a grape. Aren't you, buddy? Well, folks, I went out. First place I pulled in, I saw a fire rock. Started sifting around and found a breaking point, some tools and stuff, and then I got a smoker-emus again. Squirrel Man's been waiting on me. Watch him get mad. He'll think I'm taking it. Look at him, attacking me. Squirrel Man, that's not nice, buddy. Look at him, he's getting greedy. He likes that stuff. He likes pears and apples, loves them. He'll eat all that. Won't you, buddy? Look at him. Hoarding it all there. He's getting aggravated. He'll claw me and stuff. Look, hear him? Well, anyway, folks, this is my pet Squirrel Man. He's in lots of videos, even when he's a baby when I found him. I've had him a little over a year. He's been locked up for 2.5 hours anyway, 3 hours probably while I've been looking. But wait till you see this point. It's another dandy, and at the end I will show other points I found recently. I've found some really smoker serrated points in the last month. I'll show them. Later, folks. See, look at this. There's trash down over there, but man, that's just straight up and down. You can't even tell how crazy. It's just, you're just done if you fall over that. I'm not going down that. It looks all modern. So, nothing. I'm walking to my car. I walked all the way up this hill, all the way around the top of it. I've been walking for hours. This stinks. But this is what you gotta do. I was down in there, just modern trash. Later. Well, I got skunked today. There's trash over all these hills. This road's even closed. I've just been looking everywhere. My buddy said that when he was a kid, he lived out here, and his oldest brother, who's now close to 70, said there was all kinds of bottles down by the wood line, but I can't find where he means. I'll have to talk to him some more. I've walked all over the place, and there should be dumps on all these turns. But I don't know how long this road was here either. I don't know if it come in from the other direction and just went on top of this hill, and this wasn't here till later. But I've walked the majority of this. See, it looks like there's trash, but that's all recent crap there. I've just seen all recent stuff. Like some vintage trash, but 70s. Like the oldest I've seen is like 45 years old. Yeah, I got skunked today. You'd think there'd be stuff like on this turn, over this hill, at least something old, and there's just not. There's just modern trash. I'll get back. I'll have to do something else tomorrow. I'll probably go sift for arrowheads later. Well, I'm out sifting here in a spot. I just got this. It's the bottom of a Crooksville chert blade, like a preform. It's a real nice one, but it's broke. Later. The river's up and I'm even finding stuff. I just got a heartbreaker. Look at that. It's just a little red point. It's been impacted. It's probably a little Amos made of red jasper. Oh no, that stinks. But that's pretty cool. I'm finding stuff. Later. With that red point, this piece of flint, I don't think it's the same stuff, because because it's different color on the inside. It has a red cortex, but look at that. It was laying like that in that screen with this broken arrowhead, and I flipped it over after I filmed it, and you can see right there where they were making something out of that. It's like a tool or something. Man, I'm finding stuff. Man, folks, I just got another Amos. And I'll show you what I'm doing here. I'm becoming a master at this. It just seems like every time I come out, I find a nice point. And I'll show you what I'm doing here. I follow this kind of stuff. I'm following fire rock, but I'm up at the base of the bank, right on the base clay, in little pockets of runoff. And I mean, look at all this flint. Hold on here. And plus, I got that broken arrowhead just a minute ago, so, and I'm only digging in like a 2-foot area, so you can see how loaded it is. I'm screening down these screens, and it's all Amos material like that they love, so there's just probably Amos points all over the place in here. There's Crooksville, that's river cobble, this, a broken Crooksville blade, all of this stuff in like 20 minutes. Look here. A tan Amos, and it's got a red piece on the base. Plus I just got this red jasper one and this tool, and all as I'm doing is right up in here. You can see the high cut bank right there. See all this stuff laying on these little pockets of stuff. See the fire rock in here? I'm just scraping maybe that much stuff off, and it's all the stuff that's come out of this bank right here over thousands of years, over 10,000 here. And it's all laying right down here. So, alright, I got pictures. Man, folks, that leaf was just on it when I pulled it out of the water. It didn't fade off. It looks all under it, and look how nice it looks. Wow. Well, let's pull it. I got pictures. It's a Crooksville one, and it's awesome. You know, it's not as nice as that. This is as nice as the last one, but the one before is nicer than this. Real nice medial ridge, ground base. Might have just a tiny bit off that corner, but it didn't matter. It's so nice. Look how nicely it's made. Another Amos, folks. Another nice Amos. Wow, that's ridiculously nice. Just for a day the water's up and I'm digging real high, just sifting stuff that I normally wouldn't. And I got into a pocket here. So, man, folks, I'm blessed. It's beautiful. I'll show you other ones I found, and I'm going to go for some more stuff here. If I find anything else, I'll get back later. Definitely some kind of a workshop here. There's some kind of little, you can see the light hafting on it, like it's got a stem there. It's that green translucent chert, and you can see its uniface here. It's like a little cruder end scraper. And look here, a big core of river cobble, broken all open, plus another one in the same screen. I might find something else, and there's another flake. It's just a pretty good, look at all the burn up fire rock too. Yeah, I sifted around in here for a good more bit. I'm gonna do some more screens, but I can't seem to, it seems like there was one good pocket in here on the clay. And a little bit up there. Not finding too much flint now. That's what you gotta do. This is just a small area. And there ain't much off, like over here, there's nothing. It's just all right in here. Here's a look up the valley. This is the kind of terrain I'm looking. Deep river valley with pretty much hills along it. Yeah, little shot at the bank here. You can see how high the banks are here. The banks, the river's way higher. This would have been, even out where I'm at, would have been dry land in Indian times. That's cutting right through the side of the hill now that the new dams were put in. It's cutting right into the hills along the river where Indians lived. This is like above the original floodplain, pretty much. It would have got up there during like a real wet season, but maybe not. The river was way farther out. This is a little knob where they live. That's why there's so much stuff along the river with the new dams. You know, there's not a ton of stuff on this site, but I find stuff here consistently if I stay hours and sift around, and pockets of stuff that's got hung up that's fallen out of that bank. That's kind of the principle. I hope that helps some people. You'll see the fire rock tumbling right out of the bank. and then below it on the shore on the hard packed clay, the clay pan, is where all the stuff's laying. Behind these little root balls you see on the shore, on the back side of them you'll see fire rock. That's a good place to sit. Cut the little roots out and look, rake around in there and look. Hope that helps. Later. Alright, here's a frame of real recent stuff. Here's the point from this video right here. It's not dried completely out yet. It'll lighten up even more than this. It's a beaut. This is the nicest one. I found this one like 6 days ago. Look at that, folks. That's hard to beat anywhere. This middle one's awesome too. It's got the classic notches. Some pretty cool stuff. Been doing pretty good. There's 2 Amos type drills right there. There's another nice Amos. There's a hafted shaft scraper. Some pretty decent stuff here recently. This point today's nice. This one, that's my last video, and then that's the one before. This is from this video, this is from the other day, and this one's from like 6 days ago, and this one's from like a month ago. And a lot of the other stuff's real recent too. Little end scrapers in there. Like these points down here, this is a dovetail. This is from another site. There's just a few other things in here from other sites. This is from another site. You know, there's a few different types in here. Mississippian point there. But there's a good bit of Amos material in here, and I found it all recently. I've been doing good on it. Well, anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.